What's up, Madden 25 gamers? In today's game of the week, we are taking on the Seattle Seahawks here, and I think he actually chose to kick the ball, so we know he's a smart player, and definitely going to have an opportunity to see what we can do with this pistol offense and 34 defense. So be sure to tune in here and try to pay attention to see how the scheme works. We broke down all the plays, and now it's time to see how we implement them in a real live game. And as I said earlier, when I was breaking down the depth chart, LaMichael James just makes things happen, guys. And a great way to start the game off with the opening kick return for touchdown. Amazing play by LaMichael James, and it's going to get us off to a really good start. Pistol playbook, I really would like to go for two, just so I can show you some of these goal line plays that I really like out of this playbook. But we're going to show the inside zone split is obviously my favorite running play in the Madden NFL 25. But now we're going to go ahead and go to the wide corner. This is my main goal line play. What I like to do is I'll smart route, McDonald's route. I'll put Crabtree on a little smoke screen, and then I'll put Gore on a wheel route to the left side of the screen, or a swing route. And here he doesn't spy anyone, so I was going to try to sneak in there with Kaepernick. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. I've noticed a lot this year, guys. If they're running 4-down lineman pressure, it's not really that smart to try to run through it. Sometimes you can get it, but also, as you saw right there, sometimes it can cost you points. But guys, definitely enjoy this gameplay. I hope that it can serve as a little bit of a teaching tool. You can learn from my mistakes, my successes. Obviously, there we saw one of my good things and one of my bad things happen. So, obviously, make sure you're focusing and locking in on this film. I hope it helps you out. And now let's hop into the defense. So what we want to do defensively is we want to just start out with the base. The sink pinch zone is what I really like to call here. And I'm just going to set it up, the basic pressure here off the left edge. Just basic stuff here. Nothing too fancy. Just kind of seeing what he's got. Okay, so we see screen right. And that's I've also considered maybe making the first play of every game a maximum coverage defense, or just something to kind of contain the quarterback or something like that. But you see there, just a great play by him, a good check down, and now we're going to know he likes to run screens, so now we're going to be able to adjust to that. Now we're going to set up this basic zone look here. We're going to come over the A-gap with Bauman, just kind of show we're here. We're also going to call the disguise cushion coverage just to add a bonus. And okay, so we see a draw. Okay. And guys, it is never a bad thing on defense to force them into halfback draws, because a lot of you guys are underestimate the power of forcing an opponent to have to feel like he has to run the ball. In this game, running the ball is very effective, but it's also an Achilles heel to most people, especially me, because it just causes so many fumbles in this game. And definitely got to watch out for that. So, anyways, guys, again, the basic zone look. Now it seems like he's starting to get comfortable with that. So now we're just going to throw a man coverage at him. The first drive is all about figuring out where he likes to go, playing some basic coverages, but nothing too fancy here. All right, so here we're going to use her this. We're just going to use her. I was going to try to use the guy on the halfback. We're going to have to put pressure on him ourselves. Can we get that interception? And that's why you get a Patrick Willis. And like I said, that's what I'm saying, and this is something that I sometimes struggle with, and I need you guys to really pay attention to. I was actually having a conversation with Zan about this earlier today. Sometimes you have to call max coverage defense. I was being really stubborn. I was playing Zan earlier, and I was not playing a very good game, and I was really trying to send heavy pressure at him, and he just had his reads down, and was just continually dotting my pressures left and right, and I just was not able to stop him. I got a couple of sacks here and there. I got a pick, but I never really felt like I locked him up. And it's because, guys, you have to be willing to mix in maximum coverage defense. Give yourself an opportunity to figure out what routes they're running. Here, the halfback off tackle out of the pistol strong. Guys, you know it's one of my favorite runs in the game. I thought it was, some people think it's the best run in the game. I don't think it's that far gone. I think it's probably one of the best, but I don't think it's the best. I think the best is the inside zone because you can run it in many different ways, guys, and I really, really like the inside zone split out of this formation. Here we're going to show some triple option here. Just kind of fill him out. I mean, this is the situation where I definitely want to go to a passing play, actually. So I'm going to go to my pistol. Where's the strong twins at? There it is. There's the pistol strong twins. I'm going to go to the fade smash. I have a feeling he's in a zone coverage look. And I'm going to try and set up the screen to Gore, actually. Actually, he was in a man coverage, and that's why we have that post route. Make sure to watch the scheme, full scheme breakdowns. I'll try to have links from now on in the description. I'm trying to do a little bit better job on my descriptions. I know sometimes they're a little bit vague, and that's my fault for letting them get to that, and I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen again. Inside zone split, guys, I really like this run. In a no-huddle situation, a lot of times I'll just run it just to kind of see how they handle it. And that's, I'm saying, guys, you know, it's just something that really is very effective in this game. Alright, we're going to go to our quick audible up here. Look to hit these slants. And, guys, I think I think that we as a community have underestimated the power of slant routes in Madden NFL 25. I have noticed many occasions where slant routes just beat man coverage for no reason. And they also have noticed several instances where, and here, see, we're going to use our X Factor formation, the pistol full house, guys. It is my favorite formation in the game. Even though it's not my main core formation that I will run in tournaments and stuff like that, I really, really want to. Oh, look at Bolden staying wide open. Dang it, Gore got in the way on that. Should have probably ran a zone read or something. That was kind of a stupid play call to go passing again. But that's just part of the game. And again, I'm just trying to show you guys some ideas for goal line offense because I know I don't ever really get into that. And I'm going to have a goal line tutorial sometime soon, how to score touchdowns in the red zone. But anyways, guys, let's get back into the defense here. So we have a 2-possession lead. In this situation, you know, we've seen some slip screens and stuff like that. So we're going to send pressure left, and then we're just going to contain Lamar New here. And let's see, a little fake run here. That's a pretty good running play. I've heard a lot of people have had success with that. So definitely got to watch out for that. Okay. Alright, here. Sting pinch zone. Let's go with the maximum coverage zone look on a 2nd and short here. Alright, let's see. A little shake, a little 4 verticals. And right there we held LB or left button on Xbox 360 to, it's actually L1 on PlayStation, it's LB on Xbox. I've actually switched over to the Xbox if you haven't noticed. But anyways, what I'm saying to you is, the reason I hit that, and here, this is where we go to our sting pinch. This could be a very crucial moment in the game. And there you go. Oh, we were close to stopping him there. Probably should have gone to the cat blitz. I know I like the cat blitz against the run. But LB is I like to use LB if I'm one-on-one. If I you know have a safety over top or something, then I will consider maybe not doing that. But most of the time, guys, I'm going to use the LB feature just because I feel like, in my experience, it's very, very easy to get burnt over the top in Madden 25, even if you're in a 2-man under. So I like to take advantage of LB versus leaving myself open to an opportunity to get in trouble with trying to go for the pick and just absolutely missing it. Here, just man coverage, drop back D, and that's the risk you run, and that's fine. We're just trying to figure out what routes he's running, what's his tendencies, what is it that he likes to go to. Here, I'm gonna go with the zone drop back now and give him another look here. Probably gonna be a draw. There's your slant, and that's what I just said. I just got done talking about that. Slant routes, guys, I'm telling you, they're doing a very good job against zone coverage this year, for whatever reason it may be. So now we've seen slant route. We saw that little wide receiver double move on the inside, and so now we're starting to kind of get a feel for what he's running. Guys, there is no shame in giving up a touchdown in Madden 25. I think I played one of my best defensive games yesterday, and I actually gave up 28 points. But it's against a player who is actually really, really good, and it was a Virgin Gaming money game, and oh man, it was just a really good, game by both of us, and he ended up quitting in the third, and he was running, I think, the Saints playbook in the Snugs. And I know Zanford Forward Progress Madden runs that. I just got done playing it actually, and it's a lot better by him. But anyway, what was I was saying that he ran that playbook, and excuse me. Oh, there's Pistol Full House. Yeah, I love this formation. That was just a bad cut by Kaepernick. But he ran that formation, and towards the third quarter, I had absolutely everything he wanted to do. Just was placed on hold because it was just everything you wanted was almost always locked up. Go Cap Daddy. Why did I go Pistol Full House there? It was just kind of because I didn't want to come back out on the strong. Sometimes, guys, I find it very important to mix up your formations. Sometimes I fall into that habit of always coming out in the same formation, and I do teach that as a technique, but you don't always want to run the same formation. You want to audible out of the formation, go into different sets, go into different looks based off of techniques and things you see throughout the game. Alright, here, just a little drag to Crabtree, nothing too crazy. And now we're going to quick hike that inside zone. And remember clock, always remember your clock management, guys. This is, with 6 minutes coming up, typically you're going to see about 2 more possessions in this game after this one. So, typically you'll see he'll score, or he'll at least have a drive to score, and then I'll get one more shot at it. So here, this is kind of just, I don't want to take clock off, but this is just kind of I want to set stuff up for later on in the game. So you see double wheel routes there. That's a tactic I really liked out of this pistol playbook. Let's go with the slip screen. Haven't shown it to him yet, but this is based off how he handles this. Is going to dictate what we do later on in the game. And there we go. There's Kendall Hunter. That wasn't as smooth as I wanted it to look. It looked a little sloppy, but it was a very effective call, and just right at the right time. What I love about the pistol playbook is also the fact that everything is just set up. You have to actually think about what you're doing. There's not a set play in pistol that you could say this is the best play. It forces you to think, which in my opinion is a good thing, because you have to set up route combinations. You have to have an idea of what you're doing before you do it. Here, heavy pressure. Just get the ball out of the into the flats quick. Unfortunately, he got hit with a roughing the passer penalty. A little bit over aggressive there, and we're going to go ahead and accept that and move the ball up the field. In this situation, I really think that he's going to give me my man LaMichael James on this halfback off tackle. Now, this is a play. I don't know if I actually have it in my audibles or in my scheme breakdown, but I know that this play is a very effective one. It's just the same thing as the Pistol Full House halfback off tackle, and you see it's just from strong. And there, I mean, it's just such a good run, and I love mixing it in with